Welcome back to Vu's Vids and Cooking with Vu. I know it's been a while, sorry for making you guys wait, but today I have an improvised version of a Chipotle bowl. I've been trying to eat healthy, so I got some ground chicken right here. That's what we're going to be making, and also a bunch of the vegetable sides. So let's see how it goes. Alright, so this is what we're working with today. Some pretty simple ingredients. Alright, so today, first things first is the produce. It's got to get washed, it's got to get prepped, it's got to get cut, and then I'll move on to the cilantro lime rice, and then we can finish with this chicken over here. So let's get started, guys. Alright, so this is everything that I'm prepping first. It's kind of a weird, awkward angle for the camera, but just deal with it, sorry. Hey, so what I'm gonna end up doing with literally all of these is just gonna dice, just a simple dice. That's it, yeah. Are you ready for this? Ready? Ready? Boom!
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Hey, you wanna know something cool? So, if you wanna get the bitterness out of your cucumber, you cut off the ends, just keep going like that, and then eventually it'll start foaming up, and that gets rid of all the bitterness. Or at least that's what my dad says, so I kind of just trust him, but that's what it looks like.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
Alright, now it's time for the transition. Boom! Alright, so these are all the vegetables, they're already prepped. So this is for the little salsa I'm gonna make. This is for the chicken. This is diced onion and garlic. I put all the garlic in here. I did a lot because I really like garlic. Half of the onions in here, half the onions there. And then I just chopped up, it was like some ready to eat lettuce, and I just chopped it up a little bit more. But now I'm gonna work on the cilantro lime rice. All right, so I got like 6 cups of rice in here. Please, before you eat rice and put it in the rice cooker, just wash it a couple times until the water is pretty clean. It's really dirty, but I know some people don't, but please do. Okay, so I just popped the rice into the rice cooker, and then now I'm gonna prepare the cilantro and then also the lemon. I forgot to buy a lime, and this is all I had, so now we're gonna use this. All right, so I got my cilantro right here, and then half my lime. So let's get started with the chicken. So since I have 2 pounds of chicken, and they're separated by 1 pound, and I just have a regular pan, I'm gonna do 2 batches, just so it doesn't overcrowd. But first started with heating that up. Once you can splash water on it, and the water kind of rolls around in bowls. That's how you know the pan is ready. So I'll put the chicken on after that. I think it's just about ready. So yeah, it's making little balls. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but now I'm gonna start with some oil, and then I'll put the chicken on there. Just gonna very lightly oil the pan. Make sure it covers all the edges. Alright, now I'll put in the chicken. Alright, time to put in my chicken. Alright, I'm just gonna let that sit for a little bit until it starts to brown, but I'll just leave it on that one side. Alright, it has a good enough sear now, so I'm just gonna flip it onto the other side and let it cook more. Alright, both sides have a good enough char now, so I'm just gonna break it up and fully cook the inside of it. Alright, so I have this seasoning right here. It's hot and spicy. It's normally for ground beef, but I'm gonna use it for the chicken anyway. First thing you have to do is cook whatever meat you're using, and then it's like 2/3 cup water, and then you add this. Put it in the water, and then you add the seasoning. Alright, I'm gonna mix it up, and then I'll just let it simmer until it gets thicker, while also breaking up the larger chunks of the meat. See you in a little bit. All right, so that's how it looks, and I'm gonna cut the heat, let it stay on for a little bit longer, and then put it in this bowl here. There. Try to scrape the pan as best as I could, but like low-key couldn't, so I'm just gonna leave it like that because I'm lazy. All right, I'm gonna put in the second batch now. Boom. Low-key could have placed that better on the middle of the pan, but it's all right. All right, same thing as last time. We're gonna heat a little bit. But these packets, so hard to open, I'm not gonna lie. I actually need this. All right, boom. I've been like low-key scraping all this stuff like on the sides of the pan. Ow, shit.
Say, something is burning around here.
It's come off a little bit, not too much though, so I'm kind of worried. I'll find a way to clean it again. Damn, that hurt my freaking arm though. Jesus. I'll finish this batch and then I'm gonna cook my corn and beans in here just to so they can soak up a little bit of the sauce and stuff. That's my arm, bruh. Oh, you can't even see it. All right, I'm gonna take it off the heat, let it cool down a little bit, and then I'm gonna open these two little cans. Oh, these two cans. But you know what I forgot? My onions and garlic. You know what? I'm just gonna incorporate the first batch over here into this batch, and then I'll also cook these at the same time. So hopefully it doesn't dry out too much. I might add some more water, but we'll see what happens, I guess. Hey, you know what? You just gotta problem solve in the kitchen. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, you learn from it, you know? Everything can be a lesson. And I honestly, like, I cut them down enough so that they won't need too much time to cook. It should be fine. I think it should be fine. We shall see though. I'll see you in a little bit. This is how it looks right now. It honestly looks pretty good. For me, at least. I don't think I broke up the ground chicken enough. So it is kind of like stringy. But if you're not like the most visual person, the texture is still fine. I tried some. So this will break it up as well, just mixing it around. But like just don't pay too much attention to that. Alright, same pan again. And goes your corn. It's got some peppers in there, just cause. Also gonna put in the beans. I drained them as much as I could. Now let's let them cook. Let these soak up whatever's on the sides. I'll scrape a little bit too. Just mix it together. Alright, corns and beans pretty much done. I didn't do anything special to them, just heat it up. But put it in a container and then finally get to start working on that cilantro rice again. And then I'm gonna make my salsa as well. Oh. Lost some soldiers. Come on, buddy. Oh, this pan's gonna be so much fun to clean. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't look up a recipe for this at all, so I'm just gonna wing it. Put the cilantro in there. Put the lemon and see how it goes. All right, cilantro going in. Let's try not to waste any of it. Maybe it's too much cilantro, actually. Yeah, it'll be fine. Trust the process. Trust the process. Okay. That should be fine. That's how you juice a lemon. Take a sturdy spoon, half a lemon, just press it to the rind. Good. Don't get it in your eye though. Oh shit. I mean, crap. I wonder if you can hear that. It don't sound great, I'll tell you that. If it's not enough lemon juice, then I'm just gonna use the other half too. I don't want it to be too sour though. I'm gonna mix this up, see how it tastes, and then go from there. I think I mixed it up pretty well, but you guys can have the first taste. Alright, there you go. Alright, let's see how it is. Maybe more lemon juice. I'll be back. Alright, I added the other lemon. Now it tastes fine. So, now we're good on that. Now I'm gonna do the salsa. So, I have another lemon that my mom didn't want to use. I'm gonna put lemon juice in here, and then probably just salt, and then a little bit of sugar, and I'll leave it at that. All right, I think I'll put a healthy amount of sugar and salt in, so we should be good to mix. Now again, this was all just like a last minute idea that I had. I was just like, I need to eat healthy. It's got a lot of greens. Could save money if I make it myself. So, but this is what the salsa looks like. Not too crazy. Just onion, tomato, cucumber. All right, that should be good. Now we can start assembling the bowl. Let's go. All right, so the wonderful thing that comes with having your own Chipotle little station, so you get to make the portion yourself. So, would you like white rice? Yes, thank you. Or cilantro lemon rice. Thank you. It's a healthy amount. You want chicken? All right, great, because that's all we have. Thank you. Oh, my cheese. I need my protein, so I'll do a good healthy scoop. All right. What sides can I get you? Oh, everything? Okay. Well, let's start with the corn and beans. Oh yeah. Scoop that. I'll top it off with salsa. Okay, let me rinse this spoon, huh? All right, you didn't see that. You didn't see that. Salsa in the middle. Oh yeah. You want some lettuce as well? Okay, great. Put that on the side. Make it look all pretty. That's good enough. You want to top it with cheese? Okay. right, ladies and gentlemen. Wait, let me put some more chicken actually. Just to show it off. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is our bowl. Zoom in so you can see. Okay, so rice. We got beans and corn down there. The salsa, the chicken, some lettuce at the top. This is the Chipotle bowl. All right, so like I said, I need to put some Tabasco in there, you know, just spice it up a little bit. I wish I had the one that they have at Chipotle, whatever. I don't know, actually, I forgot the name of it, but let's dig in. I always mix my bowl around first, just to even coating everywhere. Also wish I had more of the sauces that they put on there, but I honestly didn't feel like making it, so this is what it is. All right, let me try to get a bite with everything on it. Oh, I didn't spill it. Nice. Or I'll give you guys the first bite, actually, if I can get a bite, that is. All right, here you guys go. It's kind of dark, sorry. All right, cheers. You know what? It's pretty good. I honestly thought it was gonna be like too salty, but I think the Tabasco helps, and then also the lime, like, or the lemon juice, it kind of just cuts through the saltiness. So it's actually pretty balanced and good. And the taco seasoning is great for the meat, even if it's ground chicken. You can't really taste the lime from the cilantro, or from the cilantro rice. It's mainly from the salsa, but everything in the salsa still has like a good textural bite, plus the lettuce, so it's not like just like a slop bowl, basically. But hope you enjoy the recipe. I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.